Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football. So the round of 16 fixtures are done. We are now waiting the quarterfinal draw. We will discuss that right after Friday. We will do a fast draft after that. But the quarterfinal is still quite far. We still have like 26 days until then. It's actually going to be on 11th of April. But we are here to talk about how match day 8 went. Some really, really big games, some really surprise results, I'd say. But most of them were pretty much what we expected, although some teams really got trashed. Like Napoli went through quite easily. Benfica went through quite easily. Same with you have to say Real Madrid as well went through quite easily. We now have 3 teams from Italy. When was the last time we had 3 teams from Italy in the quarterfinal? Inter Milan and AC Milan in the same quarterfinal in the same season. It never happens in the recent years, but that is what you have this time. So let me know how many points you got this week. Let me know what your plans, what your initial plans are around before the quarterfinals or before even the draw. What are you expecting? Which teams do you want to face each other? But as of now, let us take a look at how my team did in match day 8. So Osimhen will get 3 points in terms of bonus. So that is going to be added to that. But let's start with the keeper. So Kepa got a clean sheet against Dortmund. Diogo Costa was playing 1 week later. So I didn't really see the need of taking out Kepa because I actually did expect Inter Milan to at least get a goal against FC Porto. But whenever your keeper gets 6 points, there's literally no need of changing it to the other keeper. Yes, the worst that can happen is they can get a clean sheet as well, and that will take that total to 6 points. But Diego Costa had a save point, which took it to 7, which I'm happy to live with that. You rather have 6 points remaining in your team instead of getting the 7, rather than you taking out the 6 points and then the goalkeeper you bring in ends up getting 1 point. That will be a bit of a blow. But if the difference is only 1 point, I'm happy to live with that. I do not want to take out my keeper's kept a clean sheet and then I end up getting a goalkeeper who gets me 1 point. So I'm happy to live with missing out on 1 point than ending up with losing like 4 or 5 points, if that makes sense. So both my keepers kept clean sheets, though I wish there was a bench boost in this competition. In terms of defense, all the defenders kept a clean sheet. So remember in the match team selection ahead of match day 8, I said almost everyone will have Di Lorenzo. So I had to double up with Dramani, a second defender from Napoli, and that worked pretty well. Both of them kept a clean sheet. Di Lorenzo got an assist for Osimhen's goal, and Rahmani is actually owned by 0%. So it's a differential, quite a differential. Maybe some of you would be able to bring him in the next round. And then Theo Hernandez also kept a clean sheet against Tottenham. They literally went there to park the bus. They could have won the game, but they had a game plan: score 1 goal pretty early at San Siro, defend for the rest of the game, and defend for the second leg as well. And that works pretty well. It does help that they are playing against a very toothless Spurs. 2 games, no goal at all. Grimaldo also kept a clean sheet. I think he got a yellow card, unfortunately, but 5 points is not that bad. And then Reece James got 7 points against Dortmund. And I actually did not... my initial plan was not to have 2 Chelsea defenders. As you can see, I have Reece James and Kepa. That was not my initial plan, to have 2 defenders from those teams, from that team, especially against Dortmund, who had literally won every single game this year before that Chelsea match. But it ended up working out. 13 points from the 2 players. I'm very, very happy with that. So defensively, all 6 of the defenders kept a clean sheet. In terms of midfield, Kvaratskhelia got me 3 points, the only player to not return in the team. And I actually brought him in for Mahrez, who had got me 4 points. So I also lost 1 point there. But I also brought in Rahmani from the bench and took out Bellingham. So I gained 6 points from that. And I took out Messi for Di Lorenzo, and I gained some points from that as well. So you can look at it either way. Joao Mario, let's start with Vinicius first. Vinicius got 6 points. He should have had a goal, but he ended up getting an assist for Benzema. 6 points I'll be happy to take. Easy game for them. Liverpool did not really do anything in the second leg. So 6-2 aggregate win. Quite easy. Did not expect it to be that easy for them. I think they actually had the ability to take out the likes of Benzema and Vinicius at halftime, and they'll still have probably won that game as well. And then Joao Mario was my captain on the first day, got me 22 points, 11 points. He should have had more. I think he hit the post. I think he had a goal. He actually scored. It got disallowed, and he also had a shot cleared off the line. So he should have had more, and that would have made it so easy. But usually what I say, when my captain gets like 8-9 points and above, I'm happy to keep with that keep it that way. So unfortunately, Haaland did not play fast. If he played fast this week, I would have definitely stick with him. And the ones who it's actually worked out funny. The ones whose captains blanked from the Benfica games and from the Chelsea games had the opportunity to change to Haaland, so it worked out pretty well for them. But since my captain Joao Mario got 11 points, I was happy to keep it that way. But I mean, Haaland had a storm of 5 goals. It's crazy. So 22 points for Mario there. Osimhen will be 13 points. His bonus have not yet been added. That will take his total to 13 points. Probably the best striker in the world right now. It's absolutely crazy. The header was amazing. Knows how to position himself in the box. I think everyone needs to have him in the team. Whichever team they face in the quarterfinal, you have to have him in the team. And then Erling Haaland, as I've already said, 25 points, 5 goals, obviously, player of the match. Crazy. That is 50 points if you captained him. And that will probably make your total higher than what I got. So out of the 11 players starting, only one did not return anything for Mick Varshel. I actually thought maybe they would give him the penalty once again, but they gave Zielinski. If he was given that penalty, it could have been 11 out of 11. But out of the 15 as well, Diogo Costa also picked up points, and Mahrez also got an assist. So only 3 players blanked in total out of the 15. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this team. And how many players did I lose in terms of elimination? So De Lorenzen still in the competition. Rahmani same. Theo Hernandez, Grimaldo, Reece James, Kvaratskhelia, Vinicius, Mario, Haaland, Osimhen. So 10, literally all 11 of the players in the team are still in the competition. The ones I've lost are only Bellingham, Diogo Costa, and Messi. So those are the 3 subs I have to make right away, and then two transfers, maybe 1 or 2 transfers after that, depending on what happens. Between, I think we get 5 transfers ahead of the quarterfinal. So Messi, Bellingham, Diogo Costa have to go right away, and then probably bring in maybe another Real Madrid player, depending on the draw. We will react to the draw on Friday, and then we'll have a fast draft right after the draw. I'm talking about which players I'm targeting right away. So in terms of total, 108 points plus the 3 points they're going to give to Osimhen. That will take the total to 110 points. I think that is pretty good. I'm sure some of you had more, especially if you captained Haaland. I think you had more than that. I mean, if I captained Haaland here, I would probably have had like 130 something or 20 something, maybe 120 something, which would have been crazy. Maybe even more than that. Actually, if we take out 11 from this, that is like 99, and then you add Haaland's points 25. Yeah, that is a lot. That would have made a huge difference. So I mean, I'm happy to live with it, though. I'm happy to live with it as long as my captain returned, but it could have been better. So the ones that don't really hurt me is not bringing on Diogo Costa for Kepa. I'm happy with that. The one for Kvaratskhelia for Mahrez, losing that 1 point, I'm happy with that. Maybe Haaland could have been better. Maybe if I captain Haaland, it could have been better. And also, if you change your captain, it's basically having fun. So congratulations to you if your captain had scored and you still changed it to Haaland. The ones who had their captains blanking had it easy in terms of changing it to Haaland. But if you actually had someone like a Mario as your captain and you decided to change it to Haaland, well done to you. You foresaw the incredible game from him, 5 goals. I think he's only the 3rd player to do that in a game. So it never happened. It never happened. So let me know how many points you scored this week. What are your initial plans ahead of the round, the quarterfinals? I'd love to see Napoli facing Benfica, both underdogs. I'd like to see that match. Maybe I'd like to see maybe English teams colliding, Manchester City against Chelsea, although that we've seen that a lot this season already. I think they've played in the cup competitions twice already, plus the league. Maybe a Bayern Munich against the Man City would be great, but whichever games, these are quality teams remaining. Maybe can we get a Milan derby in the Champions League quarterfinal? I think we saw that like back in 2003 or 2004, something like that, but that would be crazy. So 111 points, I am happy with that. I will be back with the reaction to the draw on Friday, and also after that, we will be making a fast draft. As of now, thank you for watching. Keep staying safe. Let me know how many points you scored this week. Were there any disappointments? Which player scored the most for you apart from Haaland and all that? Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you on the next one.